My name is Samantha Hayes, and for years, I believed I had everything anyone could ever want. A loving husband, Ethan Hayes, two wonderful kids, and a life full of warmth, trust, and laughter. Our next-door neighbors, the Turners, were more than friends. They were family. Rachel Turner, my best friend, was like a sister. We shared secrets, supported each other through everything, and watched our kids grow up together. Then there was Mark Richards, an outgoing, friendly neighbor. Our families celebrated holidays together, went on vacations together, and shared every milestone. We were inseparable, and I trusted everyone completely. Little did I know, betrayal had already begun quietly in the background. You never imagined betrayal will hit you. It comes slowly, like a shadow you don't notice until it's too late. 3 years ago, I discovered the truth. The two people I trusted most, my husband and my best friend, were secretly betraying me. Texts, emails, hidden meetings, lies, all while I smiled, pretending everything was fine. But this story isn't about heartbreak alone. It's about reclaiming control, taking back power, and watching justice unfold in ways they never. Our neighborhood was serene, perfect for raising children. Ethan and I had dreams of a life full of love and laughter, and at first, everything was exactly that. Our kids, like ours and Rachel's, were best friends. We shared dinners several nights a week, celebrated birthdays together, and went on vacations side by side. Rachel and I confided in each other, leaning on one another for guidance, for comfort, for laughter. Mark was always cheerful, the kind of person you'd never suspect of deception. Together, we were one big happy family. But happiness has a way of hiding cracks beneath the surface, and the first signs appeared quietly. It started with Ethan texting late at night. He laughed at messages I never got to see, smiled at things that weren't meant for me, and became defensive when I casually asked about his phone. I told myself it was harmless, maybe work, maybe friendship. Yet something gnawed at me, a quiet unease I couldn't shake. Then came the holidays. Thanksgiving and Christmas, our home bustling with family, warm laughter, the smell of roasted turkey and pies. Everything seemed normal, except it wasn't.
Began noticing subtle moments, lingering glances, smiles shared between Ethan and Rachel that lasted too long, fleeting touches that seemed innocent but felt heavy with meaning. Text notifications popped up constantly. Their attention was elsewhere, even in front of family. During dinners, holiday parties, and outings, they whispered, smiled, and messaged behind my back. The betrayal was right there, hidden in plain sight. The first undeniable proof came one evening when Ethan left his laptop open. An email from Rachel to a therapist caught my attention. Quote, "Mark will join me at the next session." End quote. My stomach sank. Confusion turned to suspicion and then to horror. Scrolling through more emails, I realized they had been meeting in secret for weeks. Checking phone records confirmed it. Hundreds of messages per day, hidden, secret, constant. Even during family gatherings, during the holidays, the texts continued. I had been living a lie without knowing it. When I confronted Ethan, I expected denial, excuses, maybe tears, but he looked me straight in the eye. He said, "I love him, Sam. I don't feel anything for you anymore. I'm sorry." My world fell apart. I felt hollow, shaking, unable to speak. Everything I had built, trust, love, family, shattered in an instant. And yet, amid the devastation, a spark formed. I realized if they thought I would crumble quietly, they were collected everything. Screenshots of texts, emails, meeting schedules, even photos that hinted at intimacy. Every detail became a tool. Ethan's career was everything to him. Ambition, respect, image. Ruin it, and he would feel the sting of betrayal tenfold. Rachel's reputation was equally fragile, her promotion within the school district hanging by a thread. I didn't act impulsively. I planned. I strategized. I created a fictional persona, an anonymous, furious citizen outraged at ethical violations. Messages hinted this person had proof of their affair and planned to expose them publicly. The tension built instantly. Ethan and Rachel didn't know who had discovered their secret or how much they knew. Fear drove them to panic. Within days, Rachel lost the promotion she had worked years to achieve. Ethan's reputation faltered. Socially, professionally, personally, their lives unraveled. The satisfaction wasn't just in their downfall. It was in the control, the slow, psychological precision of it. I had reclaimed my power. Rumors spread quickly in our small town. Friends whispered, colleagues avoided them. At public events, Rachel hid, Ethan withdrew. Meanwhile, I was calm, composed, and in control. I walked with dignity. I had restored what they thought they had stolen: my life, my peace, my self-respect. The humiliation they faced was nothing compared to the long-term lesson they learned. Betrayal has consequences.
3 years later, life has changed in ways I never imagined. I've rebuilt. I've met someone kind, loving, and respectful. My children thrive. Ethan and Rachel remain together, but their life is far from what they expected. Socially isolated, struggling to maintain appearances, constantly reminded of their choices. I often sit on my porch at sunset, reflecting, revenge isn't about cruelty. It's about reclaiming power, dignity, and life. I healed myself in the process. And sometimes that is the sweetest revenge of all. If you stayed with me till the end, thank you. Stories like these aren't just drama, they're reminders. Reminders that even when your world falls apart, you can rebuild it, piece by piece. And if you want to hear more real stories, stories people were too afraid to say out loud, stories of justice, heartbreak, family secrets, revenge, betrayal, and survival, then make sure you subscribe and turn on the